following the government announcement of disaster on 3rd of February 2016, an appeal by the government in terms of emergency drought. UN and development partners, humanitarian partners have been working very closely to see how we meet to the crisis need of the Zimbabwean population. We have identified $360 million in this humanitarian response plan. The USAID support, of course, will come a long way to reach hundreds of thousands of people. This is the start of the response process. We still have a huge gap, so I want to really appeal increasingly to the development partners, both from the East and the West and everywhere, to join in and set the example of USAID to support and help Zimbabwean population in this time of crisis.
There is emergency relief, which is what we're talking about right now, but it's part of a continuum that moves from emergency relief to recovery and development. And 3 out of the last 5 years have shown crop failure in Zimbabwe. And what that says for us is that it's very critical to address the root causes of poverty so that, yes, we can help people who are food insecure right now, but that's not going to solve the root problem of poverty alleviation. So at USAID, we work across the whole continuum from emergency relief to development. So out of the $55 million that we've contributed, $50 million of it has been transferred to WFP to implement the program. And WFP works on food assistance, and that food is fortified vegetable oil, sorghum, and lentils. And they distribute the food to people most in need. And the goal through all of this is to meet the immediate food security needs while gradually building resilience against these shocks. We also provide food and cash in exchange for creation of community assets. We also have health and nutrition training for the beneficiaries. We have agriculture productivity and income activities and improved water and sanitation. We work very closely with the UN and with the other donors and with the government's Food and Nutrition Council to make sure that we don't duplicate efforts and that all of the people who are in need are receiving the benefits of this program.
The general outlook is that the food security situation in Zimbabwe, moving from this month right up to March 2017, looks bleak. For the simple reason that the livelihood patterns of the rural Zimbabwe is structured in a way that 90% of the activities are related to climate as well as agriculture. When you look around the world with a number of competing priorities, needs across the globe, it becomes extremely difficult for us to mobilize resources. And this is why the generosity of the US at a time like this should be underscored. There are millions of needs across the globe, yet still the US has been able to see the desperate situation in Zimbabwe and have come to our rescue by providing much needed resources.